about any kind of change of belief. We're not talking about any instruction. All we're talking about is what would happen if you turn on the machine, decide to take your dreams seriously. That's all. There's no belief involved. No one's asking anybody to change their beliefs. Just to do what? Hey, do you want to see whether you can pay attention to your dreams? Yeah. And everything else follows, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, that's my study.
No, you see, the feelings are true.
Okay.
But you assign it to the fear of opening up this state.
Mm-hmm. Which is what I want to do.
Yeah. But you think you're going to have to face this in opening up this dream.
Mm-hmm.
No. No. That's their reaction to your turning on the machine. It's not yours. You've assigned it to the dread that you may encounter when you listen to what you're putting on the machine.
Yeah.
You are assigning it to the event of turning the machine on and the consequences of it. You are going to feel guilty, shame, da-da-da-da-da-da. In one sense, it's true for leaving the family belief. For in that act, you're making a decisive psychic act of great significance. Just so the feelings are true, but not the way you assign them. And there's a great struggle, isn't it? Nihilism, that's a family tradition. Right? Whole view of the nature of reality, whole view that since nobody cares, you can do anything you want with reality.
Thank you, that's exactly right.
Huh?
Offspring don't matter.
Nothing matters.
Nothing matters.
Nihilism, nothing matters. That's right. Therefore, no one is responsible for anything, and you can get what you can get, and you can forget any values, since values don't exist. Yeah. And all of that can change by turning on a machine and seeing whether or not dreams are meaningful.
But it's like I know it's that nihilism, and I'm afraid to see. It's like, okay, I'll still use the language, I can use it myself right now. I feel this fear.
Yes, well, pardon me, you do feel the
fear. Okay, there's an experience of terror, of dread.
Yes, terror.
I'm seeing nihilism in my own life. I don't, it's kind of like, oh my God, you know, what, it's like,
no, of course.
That's what it feels like. It feels like I'm going to go to hell.
Yeah, of course. Of course, you've been a student of nihilism. Therefore, you're going to be a nihilist until you find a way out of it.
Yeah.
But the point is that there's something that's helping you to get out of it. Or you wouldn't be here.
I've been looking to get out of nihilism for 45 years.
Well, you bought the machine. It's an act. It's a decisive act.
This is one of those cases where the problem has hammered the problem.
Yeah.
We all go through.
Yeah. So, and each day he doesn't turn on the machine, you're agreeing to stay in the family. You're agreeing to preserve the teachings of the family.
What's costing me is an evolution of my own dream, my own vision for my own life.
Oh, of course. Minor prize.
This costing me a destiny.
Okay, now we're going to go back.
Easy for you to say, bro.
No. So it's see, this is a non-belief structure. It's non-belief. You either discover this or you don't discover. It's not an exchange of one set of beliefs for another set of beliefs.
It seems to me that it does require a kind of belief thing. Because at some point I've got to say, I believe that what I'm going to get by putting on this recording is better than what I'm going to get by denying or not listening to myself. I mean, I have to have this confidence.
No.
Do it, no?
Oh.
Then what does one do?
No confidence. You don't need confidence. They would need confidence to change. You don't. All you have to do is turn the knob.
Why would they need confidence?
Because you know if they were going to change, they would need all the things they think are important to bring about changes. None of which is true. All you want to do is see what you get when you get a dream. You know the implications of it. You know how it will be treated by people like this. You know what that's going to do. Now they're going to take your whole life with a pound of salt. So, we're left to make a decision. See, there's something that's really marvelous about all of this. Okay. You see, that the whole discussion about what is there about the nature of reality that makes it spiritual. Only one thing. Only one thing. You have to have a basis for saying that it's good. The nature of reality is good, has integrity. If that's not present, it's not a spiritual universe.
Sir,
No, there can be plenty of growth, there can be plenty of development, but unless that piece is there,
how can it be growth and development if there's no good? I mean, in any meaningful sense. Well, I accept it, but I mean, growth
a person can overcome any number of problems, and to that degree to live more successfully, have a greater degree of integrity, but still think they live in an uncaring universe. And therefore they can change accordingly. But they're not getting into the most significant change. Well, the most significant change is, what are you going to call the Dream Master? And what's the significance? All right, go to the next step now. I'd like to go 2 more steps. What's the significance? Let me ask you, since you're carrying the discussion for a while. What does it mean for you to say there's a Dream Master? What does it do to you when you say it, since you know the position now and you can talk about it?
Well, on the one hand, it seems corny.
It is very corny.
Okay, and I can see where there's a kind of but what's on the deepest level for me, what it does is it makes me feel like there is a caring entity. I call it an angel. I like that term. There's a daemon or an angel. There's something that cares about caring. And not at a superficial level, but at a level that goes beyond lives and goes beyond a lot of stuff. And seems to have all the intelligence.
What follows when you, put into words what you're now seeing about the Dream Master?
I'm filled with love. But also I'm filled with regret. I regret that I feel like I've stayed away too long.